Okay, so let me reply to Little Pig 911's comment. So, concierge nurse is the new fancy way to say private home health provider. You know, people can say this so many ways, right? There's I've seen professional private RN. I've seen the one that I'm most familiar with is concierge nurse. I've just seen private duty RN, right? But I chose concierge nurse for two reasons. Number one, I'm private pay, right? And concierge, it's more elite. I don't take insurance. I don't take Medicaid, Medicare. I don't take any of that. You're gonna give my money up front. So you're gonna pay me before I begin my services, right? And I'm very niche. I do post-op cosmetic care only. That's it, right? My clients have to come to me through the surgery centers. They can find me online, right? My content is online, or like they can find me in Google, but they have to be with one of the surgery centers that I connect with, right? If they're not, then it's a whole process. Like, and actually, sometimes that's how I find surgery centers. If somebody contacts me and they're not in my personal that I decide network, I will then contact that surgery center and said, hey, this client wants my services, but I need to sit down and have a meeting with you first to discuss these things, right? So I'm very niche about that. And I work with I only work with surgery centers where I have a relationship with the doctor, with the head nurse, with the patient care coordinator. Okay, I don't do just home health. Home health is ostomy bags and I don't know, all of that type of stuff. That I don't do that anymore. I personally have, like, I don't want to do that, so I'm very niche. Kudos to everybody else who does. I spent my time, and I'm like, I don't want to do this, right? I don't want very sick patients anymore, right? So this is why I chose post-op care, because they're not sick. This is elective surgery, and they're nice, and they're gonna pay me up front, right? I have added patient advocacy though to my menu, and I just started this maybe about a month or so ago, where I can help the very sick patients get the services that they need. Okay, and the majority of it is the children, the sandwich generation. They are the ones that are contacting me. That I actually promoted to. They're the ones that are contacting me to help them their uh, with their parents. All right. Yeah, and I'll talk more about that in other videos. But yeah, so yeah, concierge nurse is the new fancy way um, for what I'm doing. Hope that helps. And if you want to follow me, I do have a YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/at nurse Chris B. I believe I'm gonna put it here for you to go to. And then from there you can go to my stand store. I have guides. You can come into my private nurse community, where I'm actually showing nurses the steps on how to turn their skills into a business, right? Because the question is not oh, how do I do this? As long as you have your license and as long as you have insurance, you can do this. But the question that is being asked by most people, and I know it's not you, Miss Little Pig, but the question that is being asked by most people is, how do I turn this into a business? And that is where I can help you. Okay? Alrighty. Thank you. Thank you for your comment.